Okay, so this is book stream going on right now. Time to write a book, I guess. Uh, do 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 do. All right. Do 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 do. All right. So, hmm. All right. So, there is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information that I got. And so, I'm going to basically try and edit my book because I have like 3 different books. Story 1, Story 2, Story 3. And Story 3 is the one that I'm most happy with. It's also the most recent version. And so, I'm going to be looking at my outline. So, there's a lot of really cool stuff here. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff here. And so, let's try and basically edit this. Alright? So, here are a bunch of ideas. So, how about we simply... So, arcs 1 to 8. What does all of this cover? So let me do this. I'm not going to read it out. I'm going to plan a little bit more. So what is arc 1 and arc... What's the difference between arc 1 and 1 8? Arc 1 and arc 8? Nope. Whoops. Okay. I should probably read this out loud. The alcohol maverick is bitter, earthy, and the smell invades his nose and sends a rush to the sides of his temples. Weird. Maverick sits in the chair adjacent to Lord Librarian, who puffs on a pipe filled with an herbaceous aroma, most likely derived from cloves. The portraits lining the walls of the smoking room depict the lineage of the Librarian family. Beating on my face. Okay, so from here, which is the introduction, and then here to a kind of... I think he gets into the quest. Pretty sure he gets into the quest. Oh, slaves, yes. Yes, there was an attempt on the Lord's life, I believe. No, I do not... Yes, there's an attempt on his life. And he wants an heir. There's an attempt on his life. Alright. Story outline. Lord Lionbrand is in the lower rings of society, hires a young mage and hopes that his magics will be useful to aid him in his quest for power. Maverick is a young mage, interested in the field of dimensionalism as well as different planes of existence. Eventually makes a pact with Temiboros. So Temiboros is a relictorate. Temiboros is a relictorate. And a relictorate is basically like a demon. Basically like a demon lord. And so Temiboros is a lord of shadow. His symbol is an extinguished candle with smoke rising from the wick. And essentially Temiboros is built to act in the stead of Koa when he is slumbering. So Koa is god of darkness and chaos. So basically, this guy is not next in charge. He is the what is it called? the replacement should he be needed. Yeah? And so, getting shadow magic as a result of this. Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, geez, I have a lot written here. Alright, let's read through this. Let's see what I like and what I don't like. So, Maverick is moving into a Mount Bailey to become the Arch Wizard of Lord Lionbrand. An Arch Wizard is basically like not the basically like a court wizard, but I call it an Arch Wizard because it sounds cooler. I think because I like having like little titles. Okay, to become the Arch Wizard of Lord Lionbrand, Sir Reed introduces Maverick to Sir Vincent and Lord Lionbrand. Sir Reed notices Maverick's ornate dagger, makes a comment about it, but doesn't pry too much. Yeah. Maverick is instructed to move in and oversees the servants organizing a small room. He makes small talk with them about the lore and general stuff about the town. He has a few possessions, mostly just a few books, a quill, and some ink. Okay. Maverick keeps to himself, but personal servant, talks with Maverick and pries for information. Yes, as Lord Lionbrand instructed him to do so. Maverick mostly keeps quiet, but occasionally Sir Reed will catch him off guard and acquire some information or notice a contradiction. So, the main character Maverick, he's kind of... I wouldn't call him a weak man. I think like, psychologically he's weak. So, Lord Lionbrand is a lord who basically hires the main character Maverick. And Lord Lionbrand is looking to make Maverick a tool, an instrument for the Lord's own will. So that's why there's kind of like some social politics going on in this. And so the first job that Lord Lionbrand gives Maverick is to entertain the court with his magic as a way to introduce himself to the small-time lords and ladies. And so Maverick doesn't like this, but he does it because, it's his job, and he won't, and it's the first test. What is he going to do? Is he going to say no? No. He's going to say yes. And so... Then Lord Lionbrand instructs Maverick to loot some dead wizard's tomb in order to acquire a useful spellbook. And so this is, I forget the name of the guy, but he's essentially an old wizard who has ties with his family. I'm trying to just familiarize myself with my own story. Because I haven't touched this in a while. And so maybe a small little reading would do well. How about that? Would a small little reading do well? Maybe a small little reading would do well. Alright. Following the promise that lies at the end of this maze, I am stopped and forced to listen to the droning music which plays throughout the course of our journey. The tune plays so sweet, I stay to listen, afterwards finding that bitter aftertaste which plagues all encounters with its presence. Though dawning on it, I find that I've grown accustomed to these bitter notes. Is it that I'm growing accustomed to it? Or could it be that I actually enjoy it? For in choosing to taste of the supple flesh of music, haven't I also chosen to confront the seed it comes from the seed which it comes from? I relish swallowing that shell, containing the next generation of fruit as well as all that came before it. The notes which accompany the fruits are, on occasion, out of tune with the rest of the melody. However, I find these notes to be welcome in the context of the whole of the song, as nothing is perfect. Okay, and so that's the kind of opening poem, Play around with it. So, following the promise that lies at the end of this mage, I am stopped and forced to listen to droning music. which plays through the course of his journey. That's a very long sentence. I don't think I like that sentence very much. It's a little long. To drawing music. This music plays with the course of our journey. The music which plays throughout the course of our journey, yes. The tune plays so sweet, I stay to listen. You know what? I think I'm actually going to translate this. It feels... Because I want this book to be more, like, interactive. Even though words are my strong suit, I think that it would be better if I could translate this into a more visual experience. And so, how am I going to do that? I'm going to do that with alchemical studies. So alchemical studies is essentially a visual novel that I had an idea for. And I guess it's kind of based on Umineko, but it's different. It's different in the sense that it's more concerned with alchemy and magic, as like the magic is in like the mainstay. The trick about this is figuring out where magic came from, and also like how, because like I've read a lot of Jung, and so I want to use some of that, and so I essentially want this story to be about incorporating personalities, incorporating different ways of thinking, and then as I write this story, it will be it will help me to incorporate latent personalities within myself. And so I want there to be jeez. I'm thinking. Because I have a few ideas. And so I guess we'll have to work on the characters. And maybe... Because I need like a kind of like base structure to work with. And so I have Maverick. I think I'm gonna keep it Maverick. He's basically going to be the person in this story, and so I can publish both stories. In fact, I think I will, because Maverick is a very interesting character, and I enjoy the kind of person Maverick is. That's what I'm going to say. And so, essentially, I'm just going to be working on the script. So, let me come up with general plans, because I think it's going to take the form of quests. Okay, no. Alright. Quest 1. The Shadow. The player must first incorporate his shadow. And so the shadow is basically a Jungian concept. It's basically everything that you've kind of like repressed about yourself and everything that is not good for society. It's basically like the Freudian id, but it's different in that good things are also repressed as well, like playfulness and creativity can be repressed and happiness can be repressed. But also things like sexual impulses can be repressed, and so those, the shadow is basically that which contains everything that has been repressed. And so, we're going to be some notes about this. So, the player must first incorporate his shadow. And so what does that actually mean? Well, it actually means that you have an encounter with yourself. So this will occur in dream. The quest is given to the player by Maverick. Because I think Maverick is kind of the shadow integration that has gone wrong. He uses it for destruction and not anything productive. Let me stand, actually. I believe I think better when I stand. Okay. Alright. Quest is given to him by Maverick. Encounters the shadow and must make some decisions. So I want this game to have decisions. I want this game to have some decisions. I want these decisions to have an impact, but I don't really know how they actually, how to actually make them have an impact. So that's something I gotta figure out. And I think that the decisions will have an impact on... Oh, you know what I can do? I can make it kind of like a weighted thing. I can make it so that the decisions are weighted, and so you can have like 3 different streams. You can have like the evil stream, the good stream, and the bad stream. And depending on your decisions, which fall under these sorts of categories, I think that actually makes sense to me. And so, let's do story. Alright. And so, weighted system. So essentially you have 3 streams. Good, neutral, and evil. Then you have subcategories / specializations. And these can be like, the actual like wizard categories. So like you got like elementalist, got like so you got the elementalist, you got invoker, you got conjurer. And so I think that as you kind of choose different paths and different spells to incorporate into your spell book, that these will kind of start to fall into place. And so these have an impact on the type of spells that you choose. These have an impact on the type of magic that you can cast. And it sounds really epic to me. And so the shadow. Make some decisions. First instance of good, neutral, and evil pets. I think I might lump in the neutral with evil. Maybe at the end it's like you didn't make any decisions, so... So... Shadow poses 3 questions. 3 questions. What will these questions be? I think I will allow... Alright. So, here's what I got. Arc 1. Introduction, and you have a choice. And so what will the choice have to do? This will be determining alignment. That makes sense. Two orders. Lawful and chaotic. And so done with choice of father or mother. And so this basically lumps the characters into a category as lawful or chaotic. And then you basically go down 3 streams. And then basically all this is doing is going to be compiling every decision you make into a final product, which is basically going to be like a D&D character sheet, but it's going to be a lot more intricate than that, I think, because you're making the character as you go along. And so I'm starting to really like this idea. Yes, I do like this. And so you have a bunch of different masters. These masters... Quest destroy a nearby band camp. Return with this roll from people. Alright, first let's do the shadow integration. First let's do this quest. So Arc 1. Then you finish your meal and head off to take a tour with magic. Nah, that's a little bit too soon. The meal was filling. Your meal was filling and delicious. I don't know how to spell delicious. It was filling and delicious. You feel heavier after your meal, but there is no time to rest. Come on, let me show you around. Mind giving me your class list? Oh, shit. Alright, come on, let me show you around. Mind giving me a class list? Oh, sure. I see. Okay. So. This is where a decision may come. Well, that wouldn't really change its class list, actually. I see that you have an alchemy class. I see that you have an alchemy class. Luke's a really good professor. Luca's a really good professor, by the way. Oh, really? Ever had him? Yeah, first year. I had his class. Really enlightening. So much so that I decided to work with him on a project. That's my current project. With the ancient alchemical texts. Let's see. He must have been a good inspiration for them. You could say that. It was more you could say that, but not really. I just really enjoyed the content of this course. The two are walking through halls of the You two are walking through the Children of Medea's halls. There's a blue tint in the alley. There's a blue tint to the atmosphere, as that is the color which... Doop. There's a blue tint to the atmosphere, as that is the color which represents the chill. There's a blue tint into the atmosphere, as that is the color which represents the academy. As you roam, Maverick points out some the location of some of your courses. Until one certain class has aided him in his scholarly journey. Yes. You start walking through the Children of Medusa's halls. There's a blue tint to the atmosphere, as that is the color which represents the academy. As you roam, Maverick points out the location of some of your courses, showing you the facilities available to you as well. This is where this is the library. This is the library where I spend most of my time. Although it seems that most of what his tour consists of is a tour of himself. This is the library where I spend most of my time. You can find books ranging from creatures to plants. Creatures to plants. To the lives of ancient mages. You can find books ranging from creatures to plants to the lives of ancient mages. You can find books ranging from creatures to plants to the lives of ancient mages. I bet you're interested in any of these subjects. Interested in any of these subjects? I certainly am. Did you know that Tess Did you know that Tess the Interloper, a dimensionalist, founded Rothwana? This is a library where I spend most of my time. Here you can find books ranging from creatures to plants to the lives of ancient mages. Interested in any of these subjects? I certainly am. Did you know that Tess the Interloper, a dimensionalist, founded Rothwana? Player. It is a well-known fact that he did. He landed in the chain of Tess, and the entire archipelago is named after him. Yes, well, some say that he had studied alchemy himself and found some sort of answer which allowed him to gain such magical power. Some say he came from another dimension and founded Rothwana just because he could. That sort of power is something to be admired. Is that why you're also interested in alchemy? Was there something which... Is that why you're also interested in alchemy? That is simply a legend. Most likely inflated by the people who came with him. You doubt the power of Tess the Interloper? I'm well read on him. His magics were nothing to scoff at. Yes, well, some say that he studied alchemy himself and found some sort of answer which allowed him to gain such magical power. Some say he came from another dimension and found Rothwana just because he could. That sort of power is something to be admired. That is simply a legend, most likely inflated by the people who came with him. You doubt the power of Tess the Interloper? I am well read on him. His magics were nothing to scoff at. I do not doubt that. Just that came from another dimension suppose not all tales are facts. Tell me, are you well read on his... Are you well read on Tess? Not really. This type of magic does not interest me. This magic not interest me. Dimensionalism is one of the rare types of magic. And those who possess the ability to cast such magic few and far between. All right. Okay. I think I'm stuck right now. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. Okay, change this to gaming. Yes, Your Grace. Save. Alright, changing up to Yes, Your Grace. Changing this up. So, let's do this. Yes, yes, yes. Let us read a story. A story. Oh, it crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. Yes. Now, let us do a new game. Oh, but first, let's get rid of that. Options. Alright. Let us run a new game. Ha! Yes. New game. Oakley Dokley. Click on a petition to call it forward. Boop. It is time, Your Grace. Click on throne, step down. I'd better put on the crown. Yep. And then crown of Prince of Davern is getting a bit rusty. Wear it. Yes, yes, the power. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting doors. Boop. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Your Grace! A deserter found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let them off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. There is no place for cowards under my banner. Kill. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with justice. Yeah. A shame. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. Oh, that's a general. Cool. Put up a white flag. Sons of Davern. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Ah. Yes. Yes. It is time, yes, Your Grace. It is time for the Tyrant King. 1 year earlier. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. Lorzulia. You found me. Well done, Father. Come now, Lorzulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you, I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorzulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Really is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Azalea. We can see you from miles away. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh, wait. You can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. And my beautiful baby daughter. And here's the little one. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sidini. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will arrive soon. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. I'm going to get more water. Just spill some water. Alright. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Alright, well, what's going on with my wife? Aurelia. Can you go and speak to Lorzulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wondering about the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Dungeon guard. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor, yeah. Peasant. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is in hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-law think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine in the market. We only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. You have my blessing, but I won't help. The kingdom has more, The kingdom has more important matters at hand. Wish your daughter the best for me. You skimp us a little gold. Shouldn't the king support his people in hard times? Pfft, I can't feed my guests with the king's blessing. Another peasant. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Yeah, take this gold. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Another peasant.
Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, we must send your men. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Alright, my agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. My Grace.
Click on the glowing flower to advance to next week, once you're ready. Sometimes you can do other stuff, yada yada yada. Alright, what's this other stuff? Blue icons are important matters. Let's go to the dungeon first.
Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged all of the buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scrap-read list of things that need to be fixed. You will see these in your weekly summary, Your Grace.
This sounds like it's going to be costly.
Yes.
Mushrooms. This dungeon's a mess. I don't want to think what else is growing in here. It's quite pretty, though. Who are you? By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in another cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you in here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe.
How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset.
Oh yes, I think I remember.
Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out?
You got what you deserved.
I think you will need more time to think about your actions. Your Grace, but I'm the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason.
Nope. Gardens. Azalea.
Yes, Father.
Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What's the matter with you two? You and Luzuria used to be best friends.
You mean, why is Luzuria such a big baby?
This is the kind of thing I mean.
She's annoying as all.
You need to stop fighting with each other. This isn't going anywhere, is it? You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She'll just get more resentful as time goes by.
But it's so hard. Sigh. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again.
Alright. Can I go this way? No. Cool. I really like this game. This game's awesome. Castle Wall. Alright. Luzuria. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No, I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. That's what it meant. So, Azalea's been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? I will see you later. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it. Hello, Dusty. Our fields. Agriculture is thriving. Yes. Nice cat. Meow. Alright. Throne room. Oh, wait, I probably don't need to go back here. I can just click that. Alright, there's your weekly summary screen, blah, blah, blah. You can see upgrades. Click an upgrade. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. Get this. Get this. And then that's it. So fixed market skull, gain 2 gold per week, and then fixed pantry roof removes supplies penalty from the treasury. Yes. Because rats get in there, probably. Alright. My general.
Your Grace, there's no sign of monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village.
Red head, sharp teeth, a crest, Wait, which one's he again? I can't remember what kind of voice I gave him.
A crest of Radivonia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts.
Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true you're from Radivonia?
Your man's right. Radivonia is my home, and soon yours too. Ha!
Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village?
We're just making a living. One man call it plunder, I would call it hard work.
Who is your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief?
We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords.
Fuck. I keep getting all my voices. Okay, so this is Ardry. What's Ardry's voice? Ardry's voice is going to be,
Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid.
I've heard enough.
Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt with this one.
Throw him into the dungeon. You will rot in a cell.
Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill. My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions.
I need to see Aurelia about this. Ardry. What do you make of this, Ardry?
Radivonians here? How would they get through the mountains? Oh, why would they threaten a war?
That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Ardry.
Forgive me, Grace. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends. See who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations.
Lorizia. I bring news, Father. Azalea sneaked out last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidini, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize.
Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you, Lorizia?
Azalea sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden. I'd better talk to Azalea about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Alright, peasant.
Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so?
You said your son was a dunce, so I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. You should try to get the villagers to help you.
Your Grace, please, I can pay you. I've scraped together 1 piece of gold.
You know what? Keep your money. We will help you. Ah, shit, I probably should have taken it because I'm Tyrant King. I can see you really love your son dearly.
You're most magnificent, Your Grace.
Lord Etten.
My name's Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace.
Alright, well, I can't send the general, because there's not enough generals. So I'll take the gold, Lord Etten. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter.
Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I will let you know how it goes.
Alright, now Pietro.
Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone's trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead.
Who's they?
I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything right. I'd better be going.
Strange. Alright. Let us go to the gardens.
Azalea. Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been even better if my father was a bit less stingy. Whoa! That was the party. The wedding. How do you sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Larizia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Of course, Sedani. You're too careless, Azalea. Sneaking out at night, insulting your sister. What's next? I don't know. Murder, maybe? Enough of your jokes, Azalea. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Larizia said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh, Lazulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks that you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You were confined to the castle. No more playing games. No more shuttlecock, clush, cards, dice, or draughts. What am I supposed to do in these godforsaken walls? Larizia, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Lazulia. Alright, bedchamber. Needles. Yes. Aurelia loves to knit. I just realized that there's no audio. There we go. Now you guys can hear the music. Darling. Foreign barbarians visited us this week. Redovonians have come to Davern. One of their bands was brought to the castle. Redovonians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Barian, was it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Redovonian shows up in her castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Laruzilia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her husband. And Brian, the village, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Redovonian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we will solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax, and see how things turn out with the thug. How things with the thug turn out. What now? What are we going to do? If Brian ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Redovonians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? Maybe you could question him, see what he knows. I will see what I can do. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even. Yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away. How are you holding? I'll see you later. Eric, I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I'll stay here. Alright, Dungan. Alright, question this right now. Yar, I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Brian, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Ha! Keeps raving about some promise. One of the seven kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? That's all for now. We'll stay here a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Don't you worry about me. I will play with my friend here. Your Grace? yes, Tyrant King. Tyrant King. We'll just see what's going on with my daughter. First, the cat. Yes, pet the Dusty. Yes. Good kitty. Lurzalia. Oh, it's you. Azalea told me what's going on. Azalea told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why's that? You won't have to marry a stranger. You will have to get married at some stage. You're a princess, and every princess needs a prince. Getting upset and not talking to us won't help, but I can promise that we will take it slow. Time will show. Goodbye. I will check on you later. This is a beautiful game. Very atmospheric. Alright, let's go back to the throne room, and I guess let's end this day. So, let's leave the day. Alright. A little bit of gold. Alright. Yeah, we're doing good. We'll have to fix that other thing as soon as we can. Grevno, week 3. Ah, banker. Hello, Piggin. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bran, the king of Radovia. So they do have a king after all, and where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. How have you never mentioned it, Your Grace? I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florenti, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. I want to borrow gold. We can offer 50 gold, repayable over 5 weeks. But remember, the first loan is free of charge. I will take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. That's all for now. The Bank de Florenti is always happy to help. Peasant. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left is worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold, or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Takes. Here's some gold. I hope you can make it count. We will, Your Grace, thank you. Merchant. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. We need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that, and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. That sounds good. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Peasant. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. Take these. I can't offer much, but here it is. There you go. I hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. Thank you. This is more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, Your Grace. My Grace. Anything new? Yes, council chambers. Alright. Audrey. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on the allies tabs in your resource. Click on allies. Invite King. You can talk to nearby lords, but first I was just inviting Talus. Yep. Boop. John Talus should be visiting within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Redavonia, no matter what they come. Thank you, Audrey. Yes, now for my lovely baby girl. Hey there. Potato head. Potato head. No! I have a normal head! Yes, like a normal potato. Ugh. Your Grace. You shouldn't be playing here. Sidini, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have the most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Oh, fine, you can stay. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh, yes, thank you, Your Grace. Woo! Let's see what else is in here. Nice. Whoa. Alright. There's my tapestry. I really have made these. This one shows a stork. It's our house emblem. Yes. Throne room. I don't need to go back to the throne room. I was just checking. Alright. Next week. Bank. Repair feeder. I will get more gold. We'll get more gold. It's fine. Week 4. My general. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weak and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. King Talus. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, look what you did. Azalea's put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her I told on her? Not now, Azalea. Can you not see we have a guest? Go back to your chamber, now! There's always people in here. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do, and that I'm standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Of course, let's talk in the council room. Huh. You have a lot of books. What is you doing here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, be gone! Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Radavonia has threatened me and my family. Ha! Radovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything that throws its way. What? Just like that? Feh. Of course not. You see, my son, Ivo, has been crying and moaning to me about finding a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lurzia would be good enough for him, She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You will get an army. I get Lurzia and access to these books. So an army. For a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. But we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come now, Eric. We both know Davin has seen better times. When Radovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? You'll throw in an extra 22 extra gold. You'll provide a general. General? A general. You'll provide a general to help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I will start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? We made a new ally. Try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Cool. Anything else? The bedchamber. Talk to my wonderful wife. Darling. Lorzulia is getting married. Lorzulia is getting married. What? No, did Bran find us? We can't let him. Lorzulia will marry Ivo, the prince of Atlantis. I made a treaty with Talos. Marry for an army in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian, Eric. You said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo, that's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all, and if Lorzulia is married to Ivo, then Bran can't do anything. Talos' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band, too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lorzulia know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see. She's been acting up lately. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no, you talk to her. I will get on with preparations. I'll see you later, darling. Get some rest now. Fine, I'll stay here. Boom, throne room. Let's deal with the other peasants. Peasants. Oh, Lord Etten. Your Grace, my daughter is back. I have paid these thugs their ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think there will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scripted us some gold. Here, take this. Whoa, 14 gold. Nice. Allies. The green icon. Those can be invited. I'll invite you. Alright, now let's see what else is going on. Gardens. Azalea. Huh, of course she's not here. Sidney. Your Grace. How are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the council chamber, Father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, yes. Keep your voice down, Potato Head. Yes, Potato Head. The best nickname for my daughter. General. Your Grace. That's all. I'll be on my way. Keep up the good work, Stan. Yes, Your Grace. Hello, Lorzulia. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this?
We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would sell me to the highest bidder. Yeah, you've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love. Not some snob I never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Aw, my daughter hates me. Well, all in a day's work for a tyrant king. Boop. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here. I'm tired, my voice hurts. Oh, later that night. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radivonian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lazuli, Eric. We must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Alright. Now, I am not going to do anything for the wedding. Nothing at all, because I am Tyrant King. And Tyrant King doesn't do anything to make his wedding amazing. But I will end it there. I'm tired and sleepy. And so, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. If not, then see you later.